What's up everyone, Timothy here, AKFC21, bringing you the quarterfinals of the Burnt Tower Draft League NT Division. This video is running a little bit late, and that's because I've been busy with a couple of things, most of which you will probably see in the near future on this channel. But yeah, the battle against NDT in the quarterfinals, again against NDT. First off, I have nothing against them, but yeah, looking at the team, this team is almost built to counter me, I found out in regular season. In regular season he beat me 3 or 4-0, I believe. He at least clearly beat me, and yeah, his Kyurem was annoying with pressure stall. His Slowking can counter my water types in the rain, so yeah, his team is very annoying to say the least. These are the 6 Pokemon I expect him to bring. I don't see the Talonflame coming because this is my team is a rain team. Revavroom is kind of a toss-up because he and Iron Jugulis are both Terra Captains. Last time he brought Jugulis as a Terra Captain, so I expect that to come as well. BTDL doesn't like to take on the water type, so don't see that coming. And Rotom is not something I can see do much in this battle, so yeah, I do not expect either of those two to come. Of these 4 to come, Pokemon he might leave at home, Hammerot, perhaps, because he doesn't want to do Hazard Stack against me, perhaps, I don't know. I just really see this 6 Pokemon coming, so yeah. For my team I'm gonna do things a little bit different because I accidentally already deleted some stuff, so I can do it the normal way. So hang on a second. So we are doing the team builder like this. Yeah, not really the way you are used of me, but it is what it is, I guess. We bring Toxicroak, aka Hyper with a Choice Scarf, Poison Touch to hopefully deal passive damage over time. You can go a little bit more spacious. So. Close Combat, Poison Jab, Thunder Punch and Rock Slide. Yeah, basically Close Combat, Poison Jab as stab options, while Thunder Punch and Rock Slide are good coverage options. Thunder Punch, for example, is great into things like the Iron Jugulis and the Samurott, and Rock Slide is decent, or at least yes, acceptable damage into things like Jugulis again. Yeah, mainly that. Fast enough to outspeed Talonflame, unless it has, of course, Gill Wings activated, or something with a higher base speed stat that is Scarfed, of course. But yeah, it will do a lot of damage in this battle, I think. Hisuian Zoroark, somewhat of a known trick for me, with agility to double its speed stat, so it can always outspeed basically anything, except again for your wings on the Talonflame. But after an agility up, I can use Hyper Voice to activate Throat Spray, get a +1 boost in special attack, and that way do big damage. That's the plan. Hisuian Overquill, or just Overquill. Enough special defense investment to take a hit from a Specs Kyurem and a Specs Valiant, I believe. Barbarage Crunch as the 2 main damage dealing moves. Barbarage, of course, after Toxic will deal double damage, so you get an 80 base power or 80 or 120 base power Barbarage move, and Spikes to punish switching around for my opponent. Techno Train, the Iron Threat Assault Vest, yeah, kind of the same set that we brought last time against him. Fast enough to outspeed the Curum. Iron Head for main damage. Volt Switch is just decent to get momentum. Rapid Spin to remove hazards from my side of the field, and Earthquake as also a step option. We bring Terra Steel Araquanid this week with Terra Blast, especially for the Curum, because Terra Steel, Terra Blast will always do enough damage because with the physical attack this high to deal enough damage to always break a substitute from it. And because I'm slower, they set up sub before me, and that way hopefully his pressure stalling will not be as effective as last time. Also with Terra Steel I can block the whatchamacallit from him, the Freeze Dry, which normally does do quite a bit of damage, and with Mirror Coat I can also return a lot of damage into my opponent. And last but not least, we bring MC Thunder Raging Bolt with a Magnet, Thunderclap, Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch. Basically do a lot of electric type damage, and with enough physical investment to take a hit from a Iron Valiant, basically. So that's the team. Kind of a short intro, but I mean, it's whatever. That's the best I can say, given the situation. So yeah, let's hop into the battle with NDT, shall we? So here we are with NDT for our quarterfinal battle in the playoffs for the Entei division. We see Talonflame. That's a surprise. Terra Ground on the Revavroom and Terra Flying on the whatchamacallit, Valiant. Great start. I think MC Thunder lead is pretty solid. I have to hard switch on the Revavroom, of course, and on the Curum, but everything else is pretty much fair game, I think. Curum, like I said, need to switch. Valiant 50-50 for KO, which is great, and Moonblast cannot KO me. Slowking doesn't really like to take a T-Bolt. Revavroom with Terra Ground. Oh, I tank and Draco kills, cool. Jug, I kill, and yeah, so we start off. Let's see, and every time we touch in the back, I think. Let's do that. Jugulus, great. Which means T-Bolt is a pretty fair game here. Because even if he clicks Earth Power, I should be able to live. Even choice Specs, I believe, yes. So, he only has a resistance in Curum. And even a Draco has a chance to kill the Jugulus, so I think I'll go for T-Bolt, because I think he's going to hard switch probably into Curum. And Curum will take quite a bit, actually. I can also click Volt Switch and gain momentum, which I do like, honestly, here. So let's do that. Earth Power. Focus Sash, okay. 58%. With this thing being sashed. No, that's Curum. Jugulus is outspeeding me. So, I can go into Hyper. the Toxicroak and click Poison Jab or Thunder Punch or Rock Slide, basically. Because I don't think he's going to keep this thing alive, but I can go into Parasite, 318. I cannot. I know he has the Earth Power, so Threats is not a option. Yeah, I think High Piper. Kind of give away that I am scarfed here, but yeah, that's not that bad, I think. Like I said, really signaling in I am Joy Scarf. Yep, but oh, the crit, ladies and gentlemen. Really game-changing crit there. Oh, I love being silly like this. Yeah, what's coming in? Basically, everything can come in against this. There are ground Revervroom, Kyurem, and whatever set it may be. Valiant does get Psychic type moves. Slowking. I mean, Toxicroak against Slowking. Max Fist Death, yeah, I don't do much. And a Psychic type move just obliterates me. I do have Overquill though as a switch in, which is good to know. If Slowking comes in, I definitely go into Quill, because that will put Toxicroak on the in the back for Zoroark. And I think that's a better plan here. Oh, my nose is like really clogged up and I feel like it is definitely hearable. So yeah, kinda sucks. But we get rid of Jugulus. We know now he only goes for Terra Revervroom. Terra Ground is a choice though. Not gonna lie, it's a choice. Talonflame. What is Talonflame gonna do in this matchup? I mean, flying type moves into Araquanid, but I have MC Thunder really doing loads to it with. Let's have a look, because I didn't really think Talonflame would come. And Raging Bolt, Thunderclap is a KO if he is max Spit Def with Careful Nature. T-Bolt is a kill. If they have Brave Birds, it's not doing that much. Same goes for Flare Blitz. Yeah, there's no being much done here, so that's whatever. So Raging Bolt is a definite switch in Araquanid. Let's see. Brave Bird. Ooh. But I can Terrestrialize into a Steel type. And if they go for Flare Blitz, in that case, against Brave Bird, and because of Water Bubble I cannot get burned, and because of Water Bubble Fire type moves do lose effectiveness. Hey, they made a move. Kyurem it is. Pressure Kyurem. I don't hope. I really hope it's not a subset again. Kyurem. Not protect. Into my Toxicroak. Earth Power is the play. And if I go out into Overquill, Earth Power hurts. If they are spectacles, Earth Power does not do all that much. And spectacles, Terra Steel does do quite a bit. I think Spaceman is the way to go. If he clicks Draco, I am F'd in the A. Honestly, yeah, this theorem is very annoying. Threats. Can live in Earth Power and threatens it, so let's do that. 65 means he is not specs. Expert belt, 65 is possible. If he is not specs or belt, but let's say assault vest, for example. He is, even with, yeah, could be soft sand, of course. At least boosting item. Its switch in is probably Talonflame. I have no bets, and he saw that I am AV because, let's say, he's expert belt and I am not AV. He would have done way more damage. So, if Iron Hat, Cloaking and Talonflame are the most likely outcomes here, so I don't think he is going to stay in because Iron Hat will do a big amount of damage, so let's click Volt Switch. Will I though? Whew. Yes, because if he switches in Flame Body Talonflame and I get burned, I do need this thing without a burn, so because if this is burned, I cannot pressure cure him enough or do at least enough damage. I need it for EQ over in the reverb room, so yeah, Volt Switch. And yeah, if they stay in, we go out into Araquanid 4%, which is not all that much. Yeah, Araquanid, I guess. Let's see. Earth Power, that's fine. Okay. Girlfriend came looking around the corner, not sure why. Do I need this thing in this form, or do I want to terrestrialize already? I mean, I can take the freeze dry, pretty simple. Do I want to click mirror code here already? I mean, freeze dry against Earth Power. Earth Power is doing less, so let's do it like this. 17%. Bruh. Let's hope I thought, and otherwise I am in trouble. That's annoying, making the right play and getting frozen, but how big are the odds? Freeze, dry, Pokemon, odds of freezing. 10%. Okay. Oh. Wait. Why didn't it kill? I did 65.5. 192. Storing right away would have this thing that though. Yeah, not much I can do now anymore, so Sticky Web in case I can live, but I do not. Too bad of Araquanid. I think the game plan was pretty well, but right, but yeah. We click Volt Switch. Get rid of Curon, which was a big annoying thing during prep, so let's do this. Let's see what happens. If I am correct, he shouldn't get a message that Intimidate would activate, so what would his switch in be? I reckon the Revavroom. And Terra Ground Revavroom. Let's see. I know this is not Overquill. Don't start with me there. Revavroom. Terra Ground, high horsepower, without Intimidate is likely a kill. So he might go for that, but he doesn't know I am a Zoroark. Still does so much damage, dear god! Shadow Ball is my play here. Talonflame. Talonflame. I might outspeed it. Hyper Voice. Wait. I'm really curious, did he really know that this was what he thought it was? This is Bandit, right? Brave Bird shouldn't kill me. Unless Adamant, then he had a chance. Okay, MC Thunder, I guess? Well, I guess Thunderclap is really signaled in here, so I'm clicking Volt Switch. He has only seen Volt Switch, by the way, but he should be fearing Thunderclap here, right? I mean, even if he is something like this, Thunderclap kills from here. Careful. Yeah, Thunderclap should always kill, and Voice Band against Let's query the work. It could be something like this, and even then I kill with Thunderclap, so he should have no thought whatsoever of staying in. So I'm clicking Volt Switch. Or I take it out like this. Bye bye B. Thank God that thing is done for. I guess hyper. Or every time we touch. Now we go for hyper. Because Tox can do quite some damage. Tox into Valiant. I likely kill with a P-Jab. Slowking. That is what I thought he would be bringing in. Slowking. If I go out into Overquill right now, I do heaps. So let's do that. Chances are he goes for the chili. Yep. Into the Revavroom, I reckon. Revavroom round, because why would he go out into his Valiant? I mean, even a Moonblast won't kill him, and Barbaros is threatening him big time, so Revavroom it is. I would be 100% surprised if he goes out into this thing. Revavroom, Terra Ground. Because I always go for a Crunch here. Yeah, I have a ground weakness. Like, so bad right now. Probably have to sack threats after this thing comes in. But Revavroom against Toxicroak. Damn. Oh. I mean, if he has shift gear, I am done for. That's one thing that's completely certain to me then, so let's hope he does not have it. So, things I really need to win right now. Overquill. Because I need Overquill for Slowking and Physical Valiant. Yeah, that's the Revavroom. Yeah, I guess I do have to click Crunch here. Yeah, Shift Gear. I think Techno Train is my least important piece at this moment in time. Ground high horsepower. So I'm going to I wish I had Eric when it's around this point, but yeah, this is gonna be a rough oh god, a rough one for me to get out of, if I even get. I don't think I'm gonna be able to be honest. I try to see a way out of it, but yeah, even at neutral he has a chance to just straight up kill me, which he wouldn't have had with Spaceman, so oh well. Yeah, and he's not gonna miss, is he? Only way back into this is he misses, I crits into the Valiant and into the Slow King, otherwise I do not win. But I don't see a way out of this for me anymore, like I said, so... Only thing I can think of now, I could have... Yeah, I don't see a way how he is not taking this out, so... Okay. Yeah, I need a crit on the Thunderclap if he... Yeah, that was never killing, not even with a crit. Let's see, -2. I did 35, so he is invested, or at least assault fast. Yeah, if I crit... Well, it is what it is. The freeze got... I think the freeze really got me here, which is very annoying, to be honest, but... what you gonna do? Well, GG's to Andy at least. He has a very strong team, at least into me. As you might have noticed this season. Yeah, Jugulus, Curum, Ground Reverform, all very annoying to face, so yeah. Better win the finals generally, because I can win them, so at least the one who beat me should win the finals, I guess. But yeah, thank you all for watching, hope you have a good one, and hopefully see you all next season. Bye!